Hello everybody, why do I keep doing that? Hello everybody and welcome back to the San Francisco Giants franchise here on MLB 18 The Show. And this could be the final episode of the first season, as the Giants, who finished 104-58, will play the 107-55 Dodgers. So, not a super easy task, especially when we are going to go up against, in game one. Hold on. We are going to go up against the Cy Young winner, Clayton Kershaw, who had a sub-2 ERA. So, let's hope we can do this. Scope, can he lead the Giants to a victory here? Let's do this. Scope didn't put in a great performance in game one. Really not great at all. Hit 250. He went 1 for 4. Chris Davis did amazing. The Nationals won game one of the NLDS on the other side, and the AL teams have not played yet. So, yeah, we are playing the best team in baseball. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat them, but I'm not gonna think bad yet. 1-2 count. Here we go. Kershaw, first batter of the game. Austin Jackson grounds it to third. I'm not gonna think bad yet. Best of 5 series. I don't know how many games will be in this episode, but there will be this series this episode. Alright. 3-1 count. And McCutchen drives it, and Clayton Kershaw, welcome to the postseason. McCutchen has not been in a division series in a while. And, well, he's back, and he's back with a bang. I don't even know if he's ever been in one. Look at this. McCutchen tags Kershaw. Okay, not bad. 1-1 count now, as Jonathan Schoop steps in. And, oh, that was a wicked curveball. 1-2 count. We might be past 40 episodes now. I don't know. I have so many pre-recorded episodes getting ready for my last day of school special that I'm not sure what episode we're even on. We'll find out after that day, but there's going to be like 15 or so episodes going up that day. Scope, he'll foul off another one. Kershaw, it's his ERA right now. Who cares? Ooh, he got one quick out, and then Andrew McCutchen took him deep. Sucks to be you, Clayton. And Scope hits it fairly well, but not well enough. He hits it to the warning track, but that doesn't mean anything, as that is out number 2. Now Mike Moustakas steps in. He sent 43 long balls over the fence during the regular season. Still looking for his first of the postseason. He also didn't have a great game in the wild card game, but he did get an RBI, so yeah, he didn't do terrible. 1-2 count. Moustakas fouls it off, so good thing that they are working up Mr. Clayton Kershaw's pitch count, so he won't be able to stay in the game as long as the Dodgers need him to. That's a ground ball that will be stopped. What a play by Logan Forsythe to end the inning. But Andrew McCutchen maybe flustering Kershaw a bit. Kershaw's first appearance this playoffs. Now Andrew Toles steps in to start off the game for the Dodgers. 2-1 count as Archer misses there. Archer, he threw a perfect game during the regular season. Be nice if he could do the same here. 2-2 count, and 3-2 that was a nasty pitch. And I don't mean nasty in a good way. And he hits him. Oh, it's really hard to pitch with all those Dodgers fans in the background swinging the towels back and forth. Chris Taylor steps in, 1-1 count. That's hit into right field. McCutchen will get there. He's going to throw it to first, but not in time. Now Corey Seager, 3-0 count. Make it a 3-1 count. So there will be no perfect game for Chris Archer, but you never know. A no-hitter is still possible. As Seager fouls that one off. And that misses. Seager will take his base as well. So 1 out, 2 on. Cody Bellinger up. Bellinger 89 home runs with 89 home runs. 89 RBIs with 39 home runs in the regular season. Had a pretty good season. Definitely had a pretty good season. Definitely what you want out of a player like him. And that is pop foul. Archer can't quite get there as Posey tosses it over to third. All's well. Now 0-2 count. And Turner hits it into right field. Inning over. There we go. Good inning. We'll get through our entire lineup and then we'll skip over a bit. 1-1 count here. Buster Posey swings and misses. Posey, he's faced Kershaw quite a bit in his career. Can he win this battle against him? 2-2 count. These two, great rivals, also good friends. And that's lined into left field, but Tolles will get there, and that is out number 1. Okay, so Kershaw able to get Posey out in their first matchup of the postseason. Now Chris Davis, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 4 hits in the wild card game. Led the Giants to a victory over the Brewers in that. Definitely, he was the one who won the game for them. 1-2 count, Davis. And looks like the first time he'll get out this postseason is against the winner of the Cy Young Award. Okay. Okay, there you go. 2 down as Evan Longoria steps in. 2-1 count on him. And he'll hit a little blooper into center field. That's not much. Inning over. So after 1.5, it is still 1-0 Giants. Archer, he steps back out onto the mound. Yasiel Puig cranks one, but it looks like it is going to sail foul. Okay, here we go. 1-2 count, and Puig gets that into left field. Davis will track it down. Good play there in left field from Chris Davis. Austin Barnes steps in here for the Dodgers. He will go down on strikes. And now a 2-1 count as Logan Forsythe steps in. Hot shot to second. Schoop is there. Inning over. Not bad. Now Brandon Phillips steps in. He didn't have a great regular season. He didn't have a great wild card game either. Of course, he's only playing because Crawford's on the shelf for the season after, what did he do? He tore an MCL or ACL or something. That is a ground out, and down goes Brandon Phillips for out number 1. Chris Archer, he's hit pretty well this year, I'd say. I don't know what he hit during the regular season. I know in his return game after his injury that sidelined him for a while, I know he got 2 hits and a couple RBIs, so he goes down on strikes here against Kershaw. And that'll bring up the top of the Giants' order, a 1-2 count as Austin Jackson steps in. So a 1-2 count on Jackson, and that is hit into right field, out number 3. Let's go through their lineup too, and then we'll skip after this. Oh, never mind. Kershaw's up. 1-1 count. And that misses. The Giants only one hit in the game. Pretty sure only one base runner, and that was the home run from Andrew McCutchen. After that, it was really definitely a pitcher's duel out here on the mound. And the count runs full here on Kershaw. Archer will get him swinging. So, let's just focus on Archer until he gives up a hit here, because our hitting is not really a big deal right now. Andrew Toles, he steps in, 1-2 count. Toles got plunked in his first at-bat. Ooh, and that is a base hit, so now we're just gonna, now we're just gonna mess around, skip through the game, have some fun. Okay, 1 out, 1 on, and Chris Taylor's up. Taylor watches that one fall in there for a strike, a 1-2 count now. And that is hit sharply through. McCutchen feels he almost was able to gun Toles at second, but Toles is speedy. Now Seager up. Archer, he's looking to get out of this inning. All he needs is 2 outs. 2-2 count on Corey Seager. That is fouled off. And that is hit into left field. Davis there. That's out number 2. Okay. There we go. Bottom of the third here. And hopefully, oh no, 3-1 count, bottom of the third. Hopefully Archer can keep the lead going through the bottom half of this inning while it looks like this game will be tied. Austin Jackson froze. He didn't know what to do with the ball. What the? Jackson froze, and now the Dodgers lead because of it. That is really stupid. The game glitched. That's really stupid. Alright, whatever. Archer ends the inning on a strikeout from Justin Turner, but still. Austin Jackson. He's so stupid. 0-2 count now as Andrew McCutchen steps into the batter's box. And he drives another one pretty well into left field. It carries over the wall. Andrew McCutchen is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. This ball was just a line drive. Barely any air on the ball. And it just kept on going. 2-1 count now. Jonathan Schoop up. And he rips it foul. Kershaw, 41 pitches in this one. Top of the 4th. Alright. His pitch count's about where it needs to be. And Schoop, he waited on the curveball this time. It didn't fool him this time. See ya later. Jonathan Schoop, his first long ball of the postseason. After hitting almost 60, 59 in the regular season, he was finally, okay, that's just a high fly ball from Moustakis. He's finally able to go deep in this one, in the postseason. Well, 3-2 Giants, and we'll skip ahead a bit. A single for Buster Posey, and then I do want to play Chris Davis's at-bat. He's hitting 800 in the postseason, and a 1-1 count on him. Kershaw gets the sign. And Davis gets behind another one. It is gone! His 3rd of the postseason. Wow. Chris Davis. 4 home runs in the game for the Giants here in the bottom of the 4th. Or top of the 4th, sorry. Alright, Archer does a good job of sending the Giants down there. McCutchen, he gets out for the first time in this one. And that a double from Taylor and a double from Seager makes it a 5-3 game, but Kershaw's day ends as Pedro Baez steps in. And Schoop checks his swing. Did he go? He did, says the first base umpire. that Grinch is going to be brought to the grave with Schoop. If Schoop goes down, then that ump's going with him. 1-2 count. That's hit well to third. Good play by Turner. Throw to first. Got him. Okay. Now Mike Moustakas up, but I'm more interested to see how Archer will do on the mound. Strikeout and a ground out. Archer, he's still in here, bottom of the sixth. Giving up only 4 hits in this one, and that is hit into center field. Make it 5 hits, and this is a big one. McCutcheon's going to be the one to get there as he has to come in all the way from right field. And Turner will get into third. Ooh, if Archer wasn't there, he would have scored. Yikes, that was not good. Okay, well, we're going to have to... Alright, so Young Hwan Oh is warmed up in the bullpen, and we're also going to warm up the reliever of the year, David Robertson. And that is hit up the middle and a base hit. And this is a 1-run game in the bottom of the sixth. These two teams always put on a good fight, and that will continue. Longoria to first. Phillips, he finally gets a good throw off, but it's late. Wild card game, he messed up 2 double plays as he just threw the ball offline. Now his throw is finally online, and he threw it late. Though I do think that was more Evan Longoria's fault for taking so long. Hey, stop doing that. Hey! Rabbit. Okay, here we go. 1-2 count. And, ooh, 2-2 count. And Kemp fouls it off. Here we go, 2-2 once more. That's ripped into left field once again. Davis, he just barely gets there. Hey. Stop doing that. That is a crazy rabbit. Yimi Garcia comes in. He did a great job in the last game of the regular season to shut down the Giants. Ooh, that slider fooled Davis, and it is a 1-2 count. And Davis turns another one around. That ball's deep to left field. Back to the wall is Tolles, who can't get it. Off the top of the wall, and Chris Davis, his second 2-run home run game in 2 games. Then a single for Longoria, double play. Solo home run from Chris Taylor ends the day for Archer. Young Hwan Oh comes in and does a pretty good job shutting down the Dodgers for the rest of the inning. So Giants definitely want an insurance run here. Start off the top of the 8th will be at the top of their order. And that is hit into... that's hit into... I don't know. Hold on. Let me answer this. Sorry about this. Okay, here we go. Andrew McCutchen, he's gone deep twice in this one. And he rips that one into left field. That is down, and it will be extra bases for McCutchen. And the ball is overthrown, allowing McCutchen, who never stopped, to swipe third as well. And that will be a double and an error, I do believe. Yes. Now, 1 out, runner on third. Schoop has homered in this one as well. 1-2 count. Hits down the third base line. McCutchen, he's caught up. And Schoop, well, after all that, he thought he could make it to second, which he cannot. Oh no! And that just like that ends it. Oh, ends the inning. Well, we head into the bottom of the 8th, in which, nope, David Robertson will come into the game. Had a great regular season, 2-1 count. Gets a ground ball. Phillips, Fields, out 1. Can he get 6 outs to put away the Dodgers? Austin Barnes steps in now. He gets a fly ball into right field. McCutchen there. So, Robertson's not exactly a strikeout pitcher. He'll get a few here and there, but that's not really his main thing. Okay, there we go. 1-2 count. In the dirt, now it's a 2-2 count. Strike 3, swinging. Like I said, you will get one here and there. But, and Josh Fields will come in to try and keep the score where it is. Let's watch Chris Davis here. 2-1 count on Davis. Fields looking to put him away. Fouled off. 2-2 count, 2 outs here, top of the 9th. Things aren't looking great for the Dodgers. And that's just a lazy fly ball going into foul territory. And Davis is out. 2 for 2, or 2 for 4 on the day with 2 home runs. Not too bad. Now, Robertson takes out Utley, walks Toles, Chris Taylor up, the chance for a walk-off. Swung way over that. Still the chance for a walk-off, 1-2 count, grounded, Scope to second, Phillips, his throw finally gets there in time, ball game, and the Giants win game 1 of the National League Division Series. Wow. Giants win. There we go, and they pick up a big victory in Los Angeles. Can they win a few more? All they need is 2 more, and they go on to the NLCS and they will have defeated the best team in baseball. So we're gonna quick manage here, see if they can win it here, win another here, make it an elimination game going back to San Francisco for the Dodgers. Dodgers do take an early 1-0 lead. So Lincecum does give up a solo homer. Then Lincecum gets plunked. Are you kidding me? Then a 2-run shot from Andrew McCutchen. 2-1. Giants. Davis, he singled and walked in this one. And really no offense. McCutchen singles, then a double play. But then a sac fly ties it, and that is where it'll stay. So Lincecum will get taken out, and Will Smith will come in. He walks a batter and gives up a double. 1-run scores, and that's not what Smith usually does, so that sucks. And a ground out. Ooh, no. Alright. 2 outs. Chris Davis up. The Dodgers are about to take this one. Cubs Nationals NLDS is tied. Yankees lead over the Astros 1-0, and the Indians lead over the Angels 1-0. Ooh, the Giants looking for that 2-0 series lead, but they have 1 out left. Chris Davis needs to get on. They are down by 1. 1-1 count. Chris Davis up. And a 1-2 count, 1 pitch away from a strikeout is Kenley Jansen. Strike 3, swinging down goes Davis. The Dodgers win game 2. So, the series is tied 1-1 as the Dodgers pick up a big victory there. Alex Wood, the player of the game, as he went 7 innings strong for the Dodgers, allowing only 4 hits and 2 earned runs. Now, let's look here. Every division series is tied 1-1. Once again, let's do this. Cueto on the mound. Gives up a single early on. Nothing comes of it. Jackson singles. Steals second. He can't score. No score. Bottom of the second. And runner thrown out. Ooh, a triple for Jonathan Schoop. And finally, Mike Moustakas will hit one over the fence for his first home run of the postseason. Gonna pick things up here with Austin Jackson in a crucial situation. Nationals win their next game, and they are 1 game away from moving on to the National League Championship Series and breaking their playoff curse. Ooh, let's do this. Let's do this. Austin Jackson up with 2 outs and 2 on and a 2-0 Giants lead. Here we go. Jackson grounds it through. They're going to send the runner home. He will make it, and that is an RBI double for Austin Jackson. And now Andrew McCutchen is up with a 1-2 count. A base hit scores 2. It's a 5-0 Giants lead. Kenta Maeda on the mound for the Dodgers, and he gets a fly ball into left. Tolls under it. Inning over. Alright. 2-1 count. Austin Barnes steps in. 2-2 count. Cueto he has a good pitch there. He sees the sign from Posey and delivers. Barnes is out number 1. But the umpires, they're going over to the Giants skipper, Bruce Bochy, and the rain delay is expected to last about an hour, and they're going to have to bring in a new pitcher, and Cueto's day will be done after in 1/3 inning. So they're going to bring in Ty Block and see if he can hopefully get things done. It's a pop out. That ends the inning. Schoop doubles. And then Posey reaches on an error. And there is now 1 out and 2 on for Chris Davis. Let's do this. 1-1 count. What's his name? Is it Ross Stripling? And Davis hits it past the third baseman. He will get an RBI, and then Posey. Davis will get thrown out as well. His name is Ross Stripling. That is an RBI though, and the Giants take another step into their lead. Ty Block, he will continue out on the mound. And, alright, still has allowed no runs in his short time out there. And then 2 runners get on. Nothing goes with them. And Block through yet another inning. And then a solo home run for Mike Moustakas. And then on the mound is Scott Alexander. 1 out, an 0-2 count. Buster Posey on first. Evan Longoria up. And that is fouled off. Here we go. Still an 0-2 count. Scott Alexander will kick and fire. Posey takes off with the pitch. It's a fair ball down the line. Since Posey was going, he will... Oh, Interesting decision to send him. Definitely not a good call. I thought there were 2 outs. That's kind of my excuse. Oh, there could have been 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Alright, whatever. Brandon Phillips steps in. He will ground out. David Robertson comes into the game. Can he finish things off? Skip. 1-2 count. That's into left. Davis. Oh! Davis misses it. Alright. Jackson Fields, he will fire it in. I thought for sure Davis had it, and I moved it the last set. Whatever. 1-1 count. Yasiel Puig. He will watch that for a strike. 1-2 count. And Robertson gets a foul ball. See, Posey calls for the pitch. Robertson delivers. Okay. Let's do it. Austin Barnes. 1-2 count. Barnes. Thought for sure he'd go after the bait. He does not. Strike 3. Swinging. 1 out away. Logan Forsythe hits one off Robertson. Longoria can't get it, and that's not good. Robertson seems to be okay. A pinch hitter comes in for the Dodgers. He will hit it. Phillips, Fields, throw to first. Doesn't get him. Ooh, interesting call. Andrew Toll's up. 0-2 count, and Schoop gets there. Game over. Giants are 1 win away from going to the National League Championship Series. Moustakas, he had 2 home runs in this one. Good game. Okay. Okay, here we go. Samardzija versus Kershaw. Can the Giants move on? They have to win a game in San Francisco, but the Giants strike for 2 in the first. Samardzija, okay, Chris Davis hits a home run. Samardzija, it looks like he's doing pretty well after that first inning. Oh, never mind. 3-1 Dodgers. 3-2. 3-3. And now 5-3 Dodgers. Okay, here we go. Still so far, and then, yeah. 2-run home run. 7-3 Dodgers lead. Smith, can he keep it where it is? I don't think we're going to win it. Enter the game here. Ooh, okay. Astros lead the ALDS 2-1. Indians lead it 2-1. And the Nationals and Cubs are tied 2-2. The next win takes the series. Ooh, okay. That's close. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 9th. Runner on second, 1 out. A full count. Brandon Phillips will walk, but that sets up the double play. And Kenley Jansen will come into the game. And Kevin Kiermaier will step into the batter's box with a 2-1 count. And that is grounded. Forsythe to Seager to Bellinger. Ball game, and the Dodgers live another day. No way. The Giants just completely got out-hit there. There was nothing else to say about it. Out-hit by a lot. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Oh, this is kind of stressful. I didn't want to be in this situation. in Los Angeles. Paxton will take the mound versus Alex Wood. Are you ready? Oh, of course the Cubs move on. And the Astros move on. The Indians and Angels will play, and the winner moves on. Are you... I want to move on so bad so we can wipe the floor with their ugly cubby faces and just... Nope. Don't need to focus on that right now. Need to focus on winning this. Now there's an added incentive to win. Full count on Austin Jackson to start the game. Alex Wood kicks and fires. And Jackson cranks it deep. Bat flip and all. See ya. 1-0 Giants. 438 feet out of here. And that's a good way to start it off. 1-1 count. McCutcheon hits it pretty well into right field. That's not nearly as well hit. But, wow. Okay then. That's a way to start the game. 1-2 count now as Jonathan Schoop steps in. You can tell these players want to win this game more than any other. Now there's 2 away. But that ball was absolutely crushed from Austin Jackson. Like, seriously, that ball was long gone. 1-1 count, 2 away. And, well, Moustakas gets a bit jammed. Inning over. But Jackson, look at the bat flip from him. Oh, it's not going to show the bat flip. And now the Dodgers. Chris Taylor will lead things off. Paxton gets a foul ball there, and it is a 1-2 count. And foul tip, strike 3. Paxton, that's out number 1. Logan Forsythe batting second. Okay, here we go. 1-2 count. 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch is popped up. I know that Game 7 is no time to mess around, but it's a foul ball. And I really wanted to make a cool play, but I didn't make the play. Count is full on Logan Forsythe. And I should have taken the out when I had it. I feel really stupid. Gone. Game tied. This is like a double. And there is 1 out. And 2 runners on for Justin Turner, who smacks it up the middle. And this game is no longer tied. 3-1 Dodgers lead. Turner, obviously, he's going to be happy about that. Paxton strikes out 2 in a row. Then a solo shot from Buster Posey. Makes it a 1-run game. And, well, they need to do all they can to win this. After 2 innings. Not even 2 innings. That will end the day for Paxton. Cueto, he comes in. He does a pretty good job. Then he starts messing up. And he's messed up bad. It's a 7-2 game. And we're going to make another pitching change. We're going to bring in David Robertson so he can get us through the hard parts of this game. Schoop grounds out. Okay, here we go. Chris Davis, can he start us off a rally here in the top of the 5th to put this back to anybody's game? Alex Wood will get a foul tip for strike 2. Alex Wood having a great day on the mound. Only 2 hits allowed. And Davis hits it hard to short. Fielded. He is out number 1. Oh. 2-1 count. Evan Longoria up. And that is hit to third. Turner out number 2. Yikes. Now Brandon Phillips up with a 1-2 count. Brandon Phillips, come on, buddy. Okay, fouled off. We'll do the 2-2 once more. Alex Wood, only 56 pitches here in the top of the 5th. And that's hit well by Corey Seager. Wow. Well, that's not good. David Robertson hit Seager, but other than that, does pretty well. And we will enter the game with Jonathan Lucroy up. Start off the top of the 6th, 1-1 count. Wood gives Lucroy something to hit, and he does. Deep center field, gone! Jonathan Lucroy, pinch hit, home run, and it's a 3-7 game. The Giants still have a lot of work to make up. A lot of runs to make up, but it's not over yet. Here we go, top of the 6th, 0-2 count. Hit well to third. Jackson, though, out number 1. Austin Jackson came out here to play. He doesn't want his season to be over, so he went deep there, but didn't really need much. 0-2 count, Andrew McCutchen up. And it'll be a 1-2 count now. Let's see if McCutchen can help out the squad. Even a base hit can be very clutch right here. And the count is now even at 2-2. Next, if the Dodgers win, the season's over. If the Giants win, the season's over. McCutchen drives it! Deep left field. Gone. Whoever wins moves on. If you lose, you're out. And you can tell from the way they are playing that the Giants want to be the ones who win. Now Scope up, 1-1 count. And he gets a base hit. Their 6th inning right here is turning out to be a pretty good one. 2 home runs and now a single from Scope. What can Mike Moustakas do? Turned out to be a great signing of a free agent. Hasn't performed very well in the postseason. But he comes in clutch here, rips that one into right field, and they are going to send Jonathan Scope home. He is going to be gone just barely, and that is out number 2. Man. Buster Posey up with a 1-1 count. Moustakas on third. I thought for sure he would make it. 1-1 count. Posey hits it. Seager. Well, the Giants get 2. And now Mark Melancon comes into the game. And he helped out the Giants get through a couple innings here. Gives up a double to start it off. And then an error. And then a walk. Luckily, a pop-out saves the day. 0 for 2 on the day, Chris Davis. He's slowed down a bit in the postseason. Still hitting .571 with 5 home runs and 9 RBIs. But he's not hitting 2 home runs a game like he was. And he chops that one foul. That makes it a 1-1 or a 1-2 count, sorry. 1-2 pitch. Is hit a fly ball into shallow center. Forsythe is not the one who catches it. Corey Seager catches it for out. Oh, that's not even Seager. Seager's not even playing. Are you kidding me? Evan Longoria up with a 1-1 count. 2-1 now. Alright, let's do this. 2-1 count. Evan Longoria hits it foul. Longoria, he had an okay regular season. I don't know how to check what his stats were for the season. He didn't do terrible. He didn't do great. 2-2 count on him now. He can make up for a lot if he went deep here. Alright, it's not going deep, but that'll help out. Every little hit helps. And that is a 1-out single for Evan Longoria. But doesn't that bring up our worst player? Brandon Phillips. Full count on Phillips. And he hits it fairly well. Longoria read it very wrong, and that'll end the inning. Okay, let's do this. 2-1 count, top of the 8th. Can Kevin Kiermaier help us out here? And Kiermaier hits it well, but not well enough. That'll end the inning. Well, the Dodgers are showing that they were a better team and they won the division for a reason. Austin Jackson up with a 1-1 count. Jackson, not a home run hitter, hit a home run in this game, which was very surprising. Considering he's hitting 174 in the postseason, yeah, that home run was definitely helpful for him. And he drives another one pretty well into left field. That doesn't have as much distance, and it won't clear the wall as it is caught up against the wall. Yeah, look at Andrew Toles here, as he just sprinted after it in a straight line and caught it. 99.9% efficiency as he covered 103 feet to get there. Now a 2-1 count. And that is fouled off. Andrew McCutchen, he needs to extend the inning, hopefully with a home run, and then so can Jonathan Schoop hit a home run, and then Mike Moustakas, and then so on. Fouled off, 2-2 count still. Josh Fields, his first inning of work. Let's make it a bad one. Come on, Andrew. It's been good so far, and it'll be good all around. Oh, we have the top of the 9th, and we're going to have to hope that our pitching can keep it where it is. If there's anybody who you thought I would bring in that's not Will Smith, you're crazy. Of course I'd bring in Will Smith. As he walks the first batter. Now Matt Kemp hits it well into left field. It will be down. And Davis Fields, that sucks. An RBI double. 4-run game. Yasmani Grandal pops out. Yasiel Puig singles. The runner's thrown out, though. Okay. Jonathan Schoop will lead things off in the top of the 9th. The Giants need 4. He hits a fly ball in the center. We've seen them get 9 in the 9th before. Now, all they need is 4. Now Mike Moustakas up with a 1-1 count. I'm going to go quiet.
Doubled in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. High in the air down the right field line. Puig's got a read on it.
Oh, no.
And he pulls it down in the corner.
Alright, here we go. The 1-1 count on Buster Posey from Pedro Baez. Top of the 9th, 2 away. Posey, a fly ball into center, Taylor under it. And the Dodgers win. They are going to the National League Championship Series. Wow. 104 wins, and they lose in Game 5 of the National League division series. Bochy, of course, he's not thrilled that that happened, but I don't think anybody is, other than this team. They definitely deserve this. If they won as many games as they did, if they deserve this. The Los Angeles Dodgers deserve to be where they are. Chris Taylor, he's getting interviewed. It's not my place to interview him. It is anybody who's a Dodgers fan. You can tell me what he said in the comments. Chris Taylor, your player of the game. The MLB postseason has come to an end for the Giants, but is still just beginning for the Dodgers. That'll wrap up this episode of the San Francisco Giants franchise here in MLB 18, the show. And soon enough, yeah, you'll see the offseason. You won't find out who wins the World Series until next episode.